Welcome back to Weeds That Feed. This is part 2, Grow This Instead, where we keep the structure and style of our gardens, but rethink the plant choices based on their ecological contribution. Today we need to talk about why box is no longer recommended for planting. The arrival of the box tree caterpillar in 2008 has fundamentally changed the picture. This moth is not native, originating from East Asia, and its caterpillars in the UK feed almost exclusively on box. Though Willy, Euonymus japonicus and Euonymus alata as a secondary food source. They can defoliate plants repeatedly, often killing them outright. Planting new box now increases habitat for the caterpillar and helps it spread further. Alongside this, box blight caused by fungal pathogens has made box increasingly unsustainable in gardens and landscapes. So while box is native, continuing to plant it no longer recommended. That brings us to substitutes. There are many, but I've taken a couple of popular ones to begin with. 1. Euonymus fortunei, often used as a box alternative, originally from East Asia. Ecologically, it supports 3 phytophagous insects, and that's 2 scale insects, 1 aphid and 1 pollinating species, the honeybee. That's extremely low. It provides structure but very little food. Ilex crenata, Japanese holly, as the name would suggest, originates from East Asia and supports no phytophagous insects and 1 pollinator, the black-thorn mining bee, recorded that is. In wildlife terms, it gives very little back. More favourably, Taxa piccata would be a great choice. A native alternative. Supports 18 insects, that's 14 phytophagous and 7 of which are moths, one of those being the satin beauty, which is the moth that the box supports, and 4 pollinators. It's got great longevity, shade tolerance, and good resilience. And crucially, it doesn't amplify the spread of box tree caterpillar. There's even a dwarf cultivar, Taxus piccata repandens. As a bonus option, I spoke about Gorse that supports 118 insects a couple of weeks ago, and in many situations this would do well. Yellow flowers are often disliked by many homeowners and designers alike. Perhaps though we can loosen our palette a little to let ecology in on this one, and to remember that nature loves yellow actually. So I never want to recommend against a native, but this is one of those rare times it might be wise, in order to protect our wild plants. Box had its place in the gardens, but for now, at least there are better alternatives, and you and Gorse can support nature too. Thanks again, and don't forget to choose plants that wildlife choose, and sometimes choose not to plant what tradition tells us to. See you next week.